Well, well, well. Look who's back to stream another randomizer. By stream, I mean record. It's been a few months since I've done this. My name is Gaming's DNA, and I'm about to record and play a Ocarina of Time randomizer. It's been a while since I've done one, so I have pretty basic settings. All of the items have been shuffled into the pool. I've decided not to do key sanity. Shop sanity is on. I also have scrub sanity on. Oh, hi. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, DNA. That's great news. Alright. The only great news would be finding good items to start. So as is customary, we're gonna go to Mido's house. Steal his treasure. A bloopy. A Goron mask. Hey. Our first Skulltula token. And a Deku shield. That actually worked out, so now I just need a sword. And Mido, the Great Mido, will let me go visit the Great Deku Tree. Looks like we get we get a free medallion or spiritual stone to start, and it looks like it gave us the Zora Sapphire. The settings for completion for this randomizer is to make it to Ganon's castle, defeat Ganon and Ganondorf. So I will need all of the medallions in order to activate the Rainbow Bridge to make it to Ganon's castle. Which temples hold each medallion is random, of course. So we will find out what's needed and what's not. Because it has been a few months since I've played this game, and I kind of suck at it in general, I decided to do, actually, we'll take that money, 2 test randomizers before I recorded one, just to refamiliarize myself with some locations. And in both of those tests, I avoided the water temple completely. Which that's the temple I'm least familiar with, so I probably needed to practice that one. But as fate would have it. So I can almost guarantee you now that I'm actually doing a recording, I'm gonna have to do the water temple. Yeah, it's very exciting. I love the start of randomizers. All the possibilities are at your fingertips. Okay. So with Shop Sanity, I chose to make the items affordable, which means it sets their prices to 10 rupees. It's going to be the same for any Deku scrubs that we run across. So right away, I definitely want the heart container. And let's go ahead and buy the hover boots. That's a very good find to start as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy a couple of sticks. Oh no, wait. Yeah, the items on the left you can only buy once. I really wanted a couple. It's nice to have at least some kind of weapon to defend myself. Alas. you're not allowed to leave the forest. Well, I'm a Goron, so I can do what I want. Alright, let's see what the Ocarina check is. Piece of heart. Yay. Okay, so the easiest thing I find to start these out is to do those easy checks in the forest. And then go ahead and run to the market. There are 3 stores if you include evening time. And that's a lot of checks right off the bat. Usually, you know, you get lucky and find something good. I don't know if I'm gonna beat sundown. For me, it's all about being as lazy as I can in these, so what gives me the most amount of checks with the least amount of effort. And both of my practice randomizers, they started out just absolute bangers of items. I thought both of them were going to be extremely easy. I got just front loaded with amazingness, and then in each instance I was held up by a single item that basically required me to do every single check in the game. So I'll be curious how balanced this one ends up being. Alright, looking at our first shop. Another heart container. You know, again, I suck at this game, so I'll never say no to more life. This is a good thing to keep in our back pocket if I need money. That's a free 40 rupees right off the bat. I'm gonna pass on the gold token. Those are bountiful. I made it easy, and the overworld Skulltulas are not randomized. Deku Nuts, Bloopy, and those. I'm hoping that's not an ice trap. Silver scale. Alright, that's good. And I just want to pop into the Happy Mask shop. I believe I need Zelda's letter in order to open that. Ooh, hey baby, what are you gonna give me? You've been incubating this. Ooh. A red rupee. I think I can immediately do this game as well. This could either go very well or very poorly. Last time I did this, it went very poorly. Oops. I'm using a GameCube controller, and the stick on it is just not good. Oops. Oh. I ran out of nuts. Wow. Like, I can't center that. I have to be so light in my touch. Oh no. Yep, this is gonna go this way. Wonderful. I don't know what I was doing there. Third time's a charm. So terrible. No. 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 As soon as that... Oh no. As soon as that green rupee left into the air, I knew it was all over. Now I have to pay because I didn't get 8 of them. Oh, Alright, I'm feeling it now. So we're like, what, 5 minutes into the randomizer? I'm already at a part where I know I'm gonna have to fast forward when I edit this video. Absolutely pathetic. I don't know why I struggle so bad sometimes. There we go. Was it worth it? So worth it. Recovery heart, yes. Alright, what do I want to check now? Since we're right here, I'm actually let it become nighttime. We'll check Richard the dog and the shop in the alleyway. I don't know why I did that. I can't really kill him. Unless... do these kill those? My aiming is awful. No. Maybe someone will just serenade me while I wait. If only someone would sing to me. I cannot. Navi, I cannot with you. Oh, she's singing. How gorgeous. Oh, I need to pay attention. Oh, don't follow me, don't follow me. Do not want to pick up any strays. Come on, Richard. Let's go. The last time I did this check was the light arrows. So, will we be as lucky again? Richard! A red rupee. Red rocket, red rupee. I don't know why I just said that. Alright, back alley. Ooh. Let's go in the back door. Okay. So, good news. Sticks, which I wanted earlier. The Hylian shield has been a pain for me to find, so I'm happy to have that. And the strength upgrade. You'd actually be surprised how many things that helps you out with. So for instance, in a previous randomizer, I went to the Forest Temple. I had every hook shot possible and the bow. I had pretty much everything. And when I made it into the temple, I got to the part where you move the blocks around, and I couldn't move the blocks because I had no Goron bracelet or the base strength upgrade. Who knew that you actually had to have those in order to move blocks? So that particular randomizer, it was in one of my testing ones, and it was the strength upgrades that ended up being my limiting factor. Inside Ganon's castle, I have it set to require a random number of Ganon's trials, and it just so happened to select the trial that requires the golden gauntlets. So I had to go through the entire game until I found golden gauntlets. Then in my other test, the thing I had to scour the game for was, what was it? Might have also been golden gauntlets. It was the Song of Storms Forever was what held me up. But it was golden gauntlets for a second time in a row. The Song of Storms was like the only song I didn't have for forever. Finally found it. Led me to the bottom of the well, which is bountiful with items. And that got me the golden gauntlets. So while we're waiting for daytime, I'm gonna start checking off here. This helps me keep track of some of the places we've checked. Oh, did I not? I did go check the sword. See, I've already forgotten. It's not the sword. This is why I need to stay on top of doing this, or I completely forget. Done you. Here's the bomb shop. Done you. Alright. So with the silver scale, that's convenient because that actually lets us get into some locations that we otherwise might not be able to. So for instance, we can go to Zora's River. There's a swimming spot from the Kokiria Forest to Zora's River, and Zora's River is normally blocked by bombs. So by having that silver scale, that lets us pass there. We can also get into Zora's domain via Lake Hylia, which is what you do when you first get the silver scale in the normal game. So it's kind of nice. We avoid having to have an Ocarina, Zelda's Lullaby, and bombs in order to get to Zora's domain and river. And I found that early, the silver scale, in many randomizers, so it's kind of interesting. That always pops up. So if we go into Lon Lon Ranch, I can't get the check for Epona song because Malon's not here. Talon, I think she's Malon, right? And then Talon's the dad. Can't get the check for the game in there because he is currently sleeping. I guess I probably should have bought some Deku nuts so I could start. Oh, I'm sorry, my dog is snoring on the ground right now very loudly. I did not know what that noise was. Probably should have gotten some Deku nuts so I could, well, I can still block the shrubs, or I can block, right? Alright, never mind. Forget everything I just said. Let's get these scrubs. We'll check all three and the windmill. I like having the nuts or the hammer. Makes this much quicker. Oh my gosh, what a find. That is huge. I hate not having an ocarina. It makes things so hard to start. That's amazing how early we just found that. Now we need some songs to go with it. A blue bee. Oh, actually, you should have given me some. I need all the rupees I can get. And another blue bee. Totally worth it for the ocarina. I'm thrilled with that. I don't know if I've ever had anything useful back in this little thing. I don't know, what is this even called? This little tower thing. It's not a barn, those are up front. And also, you know, I just thought about this. I don't see... The only way into here is through this door. Are those cows really fitting? Like, just eyeballing that? I don't know, that's kind of a tight fit. I don't know how those cows got in here. So another thing I've realized is I don't know how to move this particular block out of the way very well. I guess just like that. piece of heart. I've collected two. I'm probably gonna really struggle to keep track of those pieces of heart. There's just so many of them. Same with the gold Skulltulas. Alright. Let's get out here. And I say we go to Lake Hylia. There's some checks there. They got some Deku scrubs. And then ultimately I want to get into Zora's Domain. Now there are options with this randomizer to exclude certain places or items. And I do enact some things. There are just some things that I, again, just want to keep it easier and I don't have patience for. So 2 of those things would be adult and child fishing. So those are not included. You will not see me go into that fishing area ever. Another is 40 and 50 gold Skulltulas. Again, I don't really have patience for my first official recording back to hunt down that many. I just want to keep it kind of light and easy for my first one. So 40 and 50 of those. This should come as no surprise to anyone, but the horseback riding at the target horseback riding in Gerudo Fortress. You just saw how amazing I was at the easiest shooting minigame in this game. There's no way I was about to do or attempt a horseback riding one. So I removed that. And there's one more I removed. Oh, so when you are a child and you go into Zora's River, there's frogs that you can play the basic songs for. Those are randomized in. Those purple rupees you get for that. But once you have all of the basic songs, there's actually a mini game on top of that. And I cannot do that, so I removed that from consideration as well. There are a couple of things that I made as shortcuts, just again, for sake of being easy on myself. One of those things is the big pose. So there's 10 to collect. I've forced it to where I only have to collect 1 to get the prize. I've also auto-forced the bean plants to be planted everywhere. That way as an adult I automatically have access to everything. And in Kakariko Village, when you have to collect the cuckoos, the chickens, I only have to do 1. So he should take me back to, I think, Hyrule Castle. I don't want to go with him, so I'll avoid him. In this grave, we got some more scrub salesmen. So this is another quick and easy check. The Scarecrow is another and kind of last, like, really easy shortcut where I just automatically will, if I pull the Ocarina out, the Scarecrow automatically shows up. So I am rolling in heart containers so early. Already at 6, that's crazy. The weird egg. I can never remember which on these trackers, which is which. Well, this has been... Alright, red rupee. Interesting so far. Okay, so the weird egg is what Talon, or Malin, whatever her name is, normally gives us. What that will allow us to do is wake up her dad, so that's going to open up his little mini game at Lon Lon Ranch. It will also open up getting Epona song from her, since now we have an Ocarina. And it's going to unlock 2 items, Zelda's Letter and Zelda's Lullaby. I don't know what I'm doing. Fantastic. Please don't say it's that whole song. Okay. That is really annoying. Can I not do that? Should that not just be the Scarecrow song? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that's even a thing. Okay, sure. Down an A. Remember that. So when I forget, you all can remind me. Okay, we got anything good over here? Rudo's letter is a blue bee. Lovely. I will collect you. And let's head into the domain. Let's see what they got going on in here. Before we forget, let's do our overworld check. So fishing we don't need to worry about. Got that. There we go. We're going to pull up Zora's Domain. We're going to do these shops. And we're going to get both of those as well. First, let's see what the shop has going on. Something good, something good, something good. Alright, how much is that tunic? 300. Good to know for later. Another heart container. This is crazy. I'm gonna buy it. Believe I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy the stick. Like, maybe I should buy the Skulltula token. There seems to be a lot of those. Alright, there should be a blue bee. They got sticks over here. Go ahead and equip that. Need some Ocarina songs. Alright, let's knock this out. This game came out when I was a kid. And one thing I really appreciate about the randomizer, ever since I started doing it, is just seeing how much I missed out on as a kid. I was not a completionist as a kid, and there are so many things I didn't realize were even, like, in this game. Did I miss one? Must have missed one. I guess I wasn't quick enough. But yeah, there are so many things I didn't realize were even in this game until I started doing randomizers. Like, what was I playing? How did I miss all of this? This is one of them. I never knew there was a chest for lighting these torches. Don't ask me how rolling in the water doesn't... Oh no. Ooh, I thought I went too deep. Nope. Oh, got it. Never knew about this. I'm guessing this is a piece of heart normally then. Din's fire, hey! We need that for Ganon's trials and to get into the Shadow Temple. Of course, there's no magic to use it with, but we will take that. So this chicken hatched. Can mark you off. And let's do the diving game. This will be the last check of this episode, I think. What time are we at here? About 30 minutes? Yeah, I'd say that's a good first little chunk to this. Dive in for these bloopies. Gimme, 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 gimme. Has anyone ever failed this game? I remember as a kid I was very stressed about not completing it in time, but all these times in a randomizer, like I'm never even close to the time. I guess when you're 8 years old, maybe you don't have as much manual dexterity. I don't know. Alright, what do we think it is? Last check of the episode. Is it gonna be something good? Trash? My money's on trash, but I'm a pessimist, so